you'll forgive me, I find Macbeth a slightly odd choice to present in a penal institution. All that violence and dark foreboding.
Well, it was Paul's idea, sir. He thought the inmates might prefer a full-blooded drama.
It was either that or the taming of the screw.
Yes, well, I suppose a musical would have presented more problems. But remember, Mr. Quigley, this is an open prison. The inmates, as you call them, are mainly professional people like Paul, who have fallen foul on one occasion. They're not what you call hardened criminals.
Not when they first arrive.
This is where we thought you could stage the production. It can be blacked out. We can set up a platform at this end, and we can lay out the seating in the middle there.
It's perfect, isn't it, Bert? I mean, it's not exactly Barbican, mess, no.
Oh, I don't know. Probably just about as difficult to get in and out.
You can fly the scenery from one of the girders.
Yes, but I must ask you to limit the amount of rope you bring in.
Oh, yes, of course.
And the daggers?
Rubber.
Good. We may be liberal, but we're not fools.
Mr. Reese has kindly permitted me to help backstage, Bert.
Good.
It's so exciting to be back in the thick of things. And I'm so looking forward to seeing dear Jean. Such a darling girl. You know, that's one of the worst things about being in here. Lack of female stimulation.
Come on, Bob. All right, go.
Morning, sir.
Morning, Jeff. You're early.
Well, you know what they say about the early birds, sir?
And what worms are you trying to catch this morning?
None, sir. Just preparing myself for a new duty, same as you, sir.
Good. Well,
So, how was your conference then, sir? A.C.L. Baxter was there, wasn't he?
yeah. He sends his regards.
Oh, it's very nice of him. Nice man. Anything come of it, sir? The conference?
Oh, morning, Trev.
Morning, Nick.
Morning, sir.
No, as expected. Well, we might be testing some new uniforms for him.
Really? That's a feather in our cap, isn't it, sir?
Oh, it's a feather in our helmet. Oh, hello. They've delivered these, have they?
Yes, eventually. Second time lucky, eh?
Meaning?
Oh, haven't you heard, sir? The ones that got delivered first time round got stolen.
What? From where?
The watch room. We were out on a show, so it really wasn't the sub's fault.
What happened?
Well, firefighter Darby told the buggy driver to leave them in the watch room, and the next thing anyone knew, they were gone. I'm sure it's all in the report, sir. I think you'll find it on the computer, sir.
What was Darby doing here anyway?
No idea, sir. They're looking into it. And apparently he may also have made a racist remark to the buggy driver.
It all happens when I'm away, doesn't it?
Well, a couple of other things happened. Now, I don't want the sub blamed for something that wasn't her fault, but there was a bit of a cock-up on the shout. Nothing serious, but Station Officer Grant picked her up on it and he might mention it to you, so perhaps you'd like to hear her side?
Perhaps she'd like to tell me herself.
Yes, I'm sure she will.
All right, Jeff. Get on with it.
John would never let that happen, sir. He had the experience and the command.
Yeah, well, we all miss John. But you got to give Carol a chance. She wouldn't be made up to sub if she couldn't handle it.
Well, they seem to have strange priorities when it comes to promotion these days.
Don't start that again. For God's sake, Jeff. If you want to be a sub, apply for it like anyone else.
I might just do that, sir.
Yeah, you do that. In the meantime, Carol has to be given every...
Morning, Gav. I brought firefighter Newman to see you.
Right.
Ah, pleased to meet you, Gov.
And you. I'm sorry I wasn't here for your first duty.
Oh, that's all right. Heard all about you. All good, of course.
Of course. You're settling in okay?
Oh, yeah, great, thanks. Got my new nickname.
Mm-hmm.
Skippy.
It's about as original as the one they gave me.
Oh, Zorba. Yeah, they didn't waste much imagination on that one, did they?
You bloody idiot! Super glue, Yuri!
I've just received a letter from Sandra Hallam. I know a few of you have already been in touch, and she's very grateful for your concern. And, well, anyway, it's a very nice letter. I'll pin it on the board upstairs. Carry on, sir.
Blue watch shut! Fair duties, fall out!
I'd like a word when you're ready. Look, this is not a bollocking. I'm just trying to find out what's been going on. This shout at the tower block.
Gov, you know, it was a minor mix-up, that's all.
I don't call having two crews stuck at the top of a burning tower block with no water a minor mix-up. Yeah?
Computer man's here, Gov.
Take him next door and a couple of you get started, all right?
Gov, the building wasn't on fire. Some of the residents were having a barbecue, that's all.
Well, you didn't know that at the time. Don't make excuses.
I'm not making excuses. I just feel as if someone's been telling tales and you're not listening to my version of it.
Now, wait a minute. When I left you in charge, I invested a great deal of trust in you. If I come back to find things have gone wrong, then you bet your life I want to hear your version of it.
Can't expect Maggie to perform in a prison. They're all sexually starved.
Yeah, I'm not going near any of them Schedule D prisoners.
Category D, Maggie. There aren't any. It's an open prison. It's full of insurance brokers and bank managers.
Exactly. You don't get much more sexually starved than them. They're the type who pay for it.
Shut up, will you?
Anyone in there can lend us a hand, please? Is there anybody in there? Look, can someone lend us a hand? Lend us a hand, will you, mate?
What's up with you?
Kamikaze dispatch rider.
Look, can you just help us stand the bike upright with me still on it, yeah? I can't get off.
Oh, yeah? Why's that then?
I've been super glued on.
We found this gentleman outside, sir. He says he's been glued to his bike.
Glued?
I delivered a package on the high street, and I get... Thank you. I delivered a package on the high street, and I came out, I got on the bike and off I went. I come to the traffic lights, try to put my feet down. I can't get my feet off the pedals. I'm stuck to the handlebars and the seat.
No one's going to nick it then, are they?
What is it, someone having a laugh? Yeah, well, it's not very funny. I mean, this is my livelihood.
Don't look too lively at the moment.
All right, Jeff, better get onto control. Order on an ambulance and better book the pump ladder to this.
Sticky situation?
Yeah, you're right. Stuck. Never mind. Hospital will get it off.
Yeah, it gives you walkie-talkie. I'll let them know what's happened. What's your call sign?
It's got to be Yoo-hoo, isn't it?
Just say Luke. They'll know.
Sure.
Hold match for the handlebars, Gov.
Yeah.
What was it?
Some bloke glued to his bike.
Oh.
What you going to do with that?
Cut your handlebars off.
And his saddle. He's got some glue on his nuts. I did not grass you up. I told the governor it wasn't your fault. Before he could hear anything different from Station Officer Grant.
You're a bloody liar. You didn't need to mention it at all.
Of course, I don't expect any thanks from you.
Thanks. You've had it in for me since I came here.
Any luck with that radio, Carol?
Not yet, Gov.
Ambulance is on its way, sir.
Come on, mate. Cut a rope here, yeah.
Well, couldn't we just whip his strides off?
No. I'm not wearing any, Yeah.
The glue's probably seeped through the material onto his skin anyway. So, we'll cut here. Start up.
Go on. Yep.
There you go. All right.
Right, better lie down till the ambulance gets here.
Yeah, come upstairs and meet Maggie. You know, to stir the gravy. Do you need that, mate? Oh, sorry.
Look who's here. Hi, sweetheart. Okay, did you get the other one? Well, you found it all right, then. It's quite secluded, isn't it? And I think, in many ways, that's an advantage.
Oh, it's secluded, all right. It's just taken us 40 minutes to find it.
Well, that's what people want in a gym. Exclusivity.
Got paint in your hair.
I'm going great. Do you wonder why?
Hello, Bill. You haven't gone many, have you, Skip? Got all day, mate. Do you want to come in for a cuppa? Yeah, cheers.
Mates arrived last night. Put his on.
Lisa, this is Billy, a mate of mine from work. A friend of my flatmate, she's sleeping on the floor for a while.
Right. So what you got staying in it?
Well, there's me, my two flatmates, two staying in her room, plus the two who just arrived. 7.
7?
Yeah, gets a bit gamey in the mornings. Still, they're only passing through. Come on,
Hey, Skip. You know all these women about? Do you ever get a chance?
But do the washing up, you mean? Yeah, of course, all the time.
No. You know what I mean. What about her?
Lisa? That's for the other team.
There ain't no voting horse. We had a voting horse at school.
They're Philibert aerobics, not PE.
It all looks a bit tatty to me.
Yeah, it looks a bit second-hand. Where'd you get this stuff from, mate?
I collected it from a lock-up in Tottenham.
Oh, yeah? It's not nicked, is it? Of course not. Nicked? This is from one of Mr. Elkins's contacts. He knows a lot of people in the wide world of sports.
Yeah, most of them have been. Look at that. London Borough Millbrook.
You see what I mean? Perfectly reputable source.
Just a minute, Steele. Come here. Look, I entered into this in good faith. A business proposition. If I find out any of that stuff stolen, I'm going to rip your head off.
There's no need for that, George. It's straight. I promise.
Obviously, Mr. Elkins is working on a budget.
Sorry, mate. I think we should get this stuff inside sharpish.
Yeah, he's right, yeah.
Look, Billy, if Lauren's gone on the game, it's because she needed the money, right? No one does it for the job satisfaction.
Well, yeah, she was hard up when I was going out with her. Earning a few bob stripping.
Well, there you go. But she's probably doing all right out of it now, judging from the hotel we saw her in and the bloke she was with.
So?
So if you want to persuade her to come off the game, you're going to need something to offer. Like someone to live to start with.
Well, that'd be all right. We could get a flat.
But, I mean, are you sure Lauren's going to want to get back together? She didn't want to know you the other night.
Yeah, that's because she was with a client and that pimp. Oh, it makes me feel sick just thinking about it.
Well, that's the other thing. That bloke looked pretty heavy. You don't want to get on the wrong side of him.
I don't give a shit about him, Skip. I just can't bear to see her doing this to herself.
How are you going to find her?
I don't know. I could start at her old place, I suppose.
Billy, just be careful, right?
Come on, Bill, I'm starving, mate.
Yeah, I've been waiting here for at least 10 minutes.
I'll shut you round, being as quick as I can.
The service here has gone down terribly.
Give us a shout when it's ready.
Brilliant. Stick it in. I'll have one more. Twist. One more. Stick in. Oh, no.
I say.
Twist.
Look, if you have to listen to that thing, could you do it elsewhere, please? It's extremely annoying. Personal stereo should be kept personal.
Excuse me.
What are you listening to, anyway?
Ah, it's an Aussie band called Lager Frenzy.
I'm surprised he's not playing old, Rolf Harris.
Ooh. Jeffrey made her funny.
Jack, what are you writing, anyway?
Well, not that it's any of your business, but I'm replying to that letter from Sandra Hallam, the one on the board. You read it? Can read, can't you?
How's she getting on? I mean, what happens when that happens?
Well, she gets compensation and John's pension.
Was that enough to live on?
I don't know, how much is it?
I don't know. Quite a bit, I expect.
Well, your husband must get it. Well, he was invalided out of the brigade.
Well,
Yes, he'd have to get that, wouldn't he? Because he was on a shout when it happened. That's right. Definitely.
Yeah, if you get out on duty like that, you get an enhanced pension plus a lump sum if you want it, don't you?
he wasn't there. He wasn't injured on a shout. He was off duty. Got knocked down by a van.
No, but he said that...
I know. It's not true, Billy. Okay? He tells people he was injured on a shout. But he wasn't. It just makes the poor sod feel better, that's all. We don't get anything like that much. Okay? I'm sorry.
Can't blame him, I suppose. I mean, it must be hard, mustn't it? Losing your job like that.
Yeah. It is. Bloody hard.
What we got?
Person in precarious position. Kenilworth House. Silent approach.
Silent approach. Sir?
got a teenage girl sitting on the edge, threatening to throw herself off. Been there about an hour, apparently.
You spoken to her?
Well, no, actually. The thing is, I'm silly, really, but I'm afraid of heights. I mean, like, badly. You couldn't.
Yeah, all right. You come inside. Has anyone spoken to her?
They try to. She doesn't reply. That's her office manager. Apparently they had a rut this afternoon. She threatened to sack her. I think it's all just got a bit too much for her.
Yeah, all right. You take her inside as well, and see if you can contact the girl's parents.
Okay, yeah, good idea. I'll go downstairs. Oh, apparently her mother died recently, which doesn't help. Her name's Claire.
She ain't gonna jump, you know. I bet you 10 quid she don't.
Well, we can all go home for dinner and leave her there then.
Well, I bet she ain't gonna do it.
I'm not so sure, Jack. Women are unpredictable creatures.
Oh, you shut up and move back.
Do you want me to talk to a guy?
Why you?
Well, because I'm a woman.
It's a bit old-fashioned, isn't it? Skip, wanna have a go?
Yeah, all right, Gov. I'll have a chat with her. Give us your fags, Jack.
What?
Just give us your fags, mate.
There you go.
Claire? Hiya. I'm Chris. How's it going? It's bloody freezing up here, isn't it? You want to put my coat on? It's a bit smelly, but there's a fair wind blowing. Here you go.
What's he doing? He's taking his line off. Skip!
Shut up.
Well, tell him!
Calm down, will you?
Christ!
There you go. Oh, come on, I look more like a bullfighter than a firefighter. No? You catch your death, if you pardon the expression. No? All right. How about a fag? See what? Here, I'll light one. This is how they do it in the movies.
How do you know I smoke?
All girls your age smoke. It's going to be cool, isn't it? It's too windy. See what? You have a go. And I'll put my hands around like that. There you go. Do you the power good. Quite a view, isn't it? London. I'm from Perth myself, Western Australia. It's where my folks are, friends. I'll go back someday, you know. Meet a nice girl, start a family, all that shit. It's my governor bollocking me for taking my line off. Nags me all the time. Can't do anything right. So what's up then, Claire? Sorry to hear about your mum.
What about her?
Well, she passed away, didn't she?
No, worse luck. It's my dad.
Sorry. And you loved him, did you?
Of course. More than anyone else did.
What do you think he'd say to you now? All mounts up, doesn't it, Claire? What else happened? That old bag been getting at you again? She's the one who should be jumping off here with a face like that. Listen, Claire, I'm bloody freezing, mate. Why don't you come inside? We can talk about it in there. Maybe get some beer sent in.
You're not supposed to drink on duty.
Oh, too right I am. It's the cops you're thinking of. Us lot, we're pissed most of the time. Yeah, we are. Yeah, what's this? Oh, that put the wind up you, didn't it? And them. Come on, Claire, it's all right. It's all right.
Take up the slack.
Bloody idiot. And they gave me a heart attack.
Sorry, Gov. You just took care of it. It's all right.
You owe me a tenner. What? No, we never shook on it. It's not a bet unless you're shaking it.
Where is your husband?
I hope in no place so unsanctified where such as thou mayst find him.
He's a traitor.
Thou liest.
Lock him out.
Thou shaggy villain.
What? You egg? Young fry of treachery?
Mother! He has killed me. Run! Run away! I pray you!
Why the costume? Where is it?
Are they enjoying it or not? I can't tell.
Of course they are. They're loving it, Maggie.
They haven't got much choice, have they? It's a captive audience.
Well, it's the first time they cheer for murdering the kid. Yes, there's rather an unsavoury element in here, I'm afraid. Oh, Bert, this is the happiest day of my prison life. I mean, we really achieved something. We brought pros to the cons.
Yeah?
Does Lauren still live here?
Who are you? Did Jacko send you?
No, I'm a friend of hers, Billy Ray. Well, I used to go out with her. Lauren Miller.
No, no one here of that name. She must have moved.
Thanks again for everything, Maggie. I'll see you at the station on Wednesday, all right?
Yeah.
You right for a lift?
Yeah, Freddie's taking us.
Is he? You make sure you sit in the back. Oh.
You know what, Gene? We could tour the whole country doing productions in prisons. Be a sort of force for good in the nation. We could reform ourselves as Pops again, only this time it would be Penge open prison players.
Oh, why limit yourself to open prisons? What about the maximum security law?
Now, let's see, we could broaden it a bit to PPP, Penge penal players.
Yes! Bert, that's a wonderful idea.
Paul! What in God's name are you doing? Have you gone mad?
I couldn't stay in that awful place. Seeing you all again, I couldn't bear to think of you going and leaving me behind.
But, Paul, You're escaping from prison. We're helping an escaped prisoner.
Jean, it won't reflect on you. All you have to do is drop me off.
We are most certainly not dropping you off anywhere. I'm taking you straight back there.
But Bert, you can't do that. I've got tickets for Phantom for tonight. I'm meeting Mother there.
What? You mean you planned this right from the start?
We had to do that whole bloody play just so you could escape.
Bert, I was going stir crazy.
Right, that does it. I'm taking you straight back there now.
I'll give myself up in the morning, I promise you.
You were coming out in 6 months, you fool. You won't be now.
Yeah, and furthermore...
Right. Now listen to me. Where's bloody gone? Paul? Right, Paul!
They'll catch him in no time. I mean, he's not going to get very far, dressed as Burnham Wood.
Unless he heads for Epping Forest.
We know where he's heading, don't we? Phantom of the bloody Opera. Maybe I should go up there, try and reason with him in the interval.
What, and implicate ourselves? No. We just sit tight, pretend we know nothing about it.
I mean, can you imagine it? If this gets out? Harbouring a fugitive? The brigade will take a very dim view.
But just calm down. They can't pin anything on us. Why would they think it was us?
Oh, I wonder, I think my name might just crop up. In view of the fact that I set the whole thing up with Paul, was the only person to drive a vehicle into the prison, they'd be pretty damn stupid not to suspect me.
Listen, you know what they can be like. They...
Hi, you got a call for me? Yeah, it's just behind me over there. Thanks. Hello? Hello?
Lauren?
Billy? What are you doing here?
I need to talk to you, mate.
Did you just get me out here for that call? I told you before, I don't want to talk to you. What'd you do? Follow me here?
This is what I've seen you before.
Yeah, and I might have seen you caused and all. What do you want to go and do that for? You could have got us all nicked.
I saw you. I come over to say hello. Next thing I know...
Yeah, I know what happened, Billy, and I don't want it to happen again. Just leave it, right?
Look at you. Look what you're doing to yourself.
I know what I'm doing, Billy. I always have, and I don't need you to tell me.
Just listen, will you?
No. You listen. You come round here and you start bothering me, I'll call the police. And then you'll get nicked and you'll lose your job and all. Now, get lost.
Lauren.
No! Piss off, will ya?
Sweet liberty. 6.5 hours we've been in here. Doing for habeas corpus.
Just be thankful we're in the clear. I never want to go through that ever again. Makes you realise why Paul wanted to escape, though, doesn't it? I mean, we've only been here one night. He's got another 2 years of it.
The man's a buffoon.
Yeah. But when they said they'd picked him up, I did feel a twinge of pity.
Don't pity him, Jean. He should count himself lucky they let him watch the second half. If you can't do the time, don't do the crime. He's going back where he belongs.
At least he put us in the clear.
I think so too after what he put us through. Now we've learned a valuable lesson here, Jean. The arts and the law are uneasy bedfellows.
Oh, speaking of bed, we go home.
Another one who can't sleep. What is it? Sick now snoring again?
Nah, just restless. That fresh?
Yeah.
What about you? Thinking about earlier on? That stuff about your old man?
Well, it's a bit embarrassing, wasn't it? He makes out he's some kind of hero injured on duty. And he wasn't.
It's difficult, though. I can almost see why he does that. Have you discussed it?
Millions of times. But I always end up the villain of the piece. I don't care about him, just about myself.
Perhaps you care too much.
How come?
By staying in a situation that's not going anywhere when you should really get out of it.
Say what's on your mind, won't you? I don't think you know me well enough, Jack. Anyway, what about you? You've been really edgy recently. Is your son all right?
Yeah, he's all right. No, it's nothing.
What?
Nothing.
Jack.
All right. Someone I knew topped themselves last week.
Oh, God. Who was he?
An ex-station officer from a neighbouring ground to my old station.
Anyone know why?
Oh, yeah. He was found responsible for the death of a firefighter a couple of years back. He had to leave the brigade, never got over it.
Bloody hell. Did you know the bloke who was killed?
I was with him when it happened.
Right. What? What did happen?
We were called out to a furniture warehouse at White City. Big old place with these cellars that went on for miles, full of junk. That's where the fire was.
I don't know how it started. How many people got contracted? No more than that.
When we arrived, they said there were 4 people unaccounted for, and they thought they might be in the cellars.
4 people unaccounted for, all right.
The station officer, Truscott, ordered me and a bloke called Phil Chadwick to go down and look for him. When we got there, it was almost pitch black. You could hardly see the wall. There was a crew already down there, and we followed their hose. The further we went, hotter it got, until we were on our hands and knees.
Jack!
Then we found the other crew. They were dragging out a couple of casualties, so we took one of them and made our way back out, following the hose. We found our way back out and delivered the casualties.
Somebody's there, let's move away.
We were about to de-rig when the governor came over and told us to get back in. There was still two to be found.
Hold it, don't de-rig. Listen, I've got two people...
Phil said that we really needed guidelines and a stage 2 control, but Truscott said he didn't have the resources and there was no time.
Oh, look.
Then the BA control told him that Phil had 85 bars and I had 90 left on our sets. Not enough to go back in. They ignored him and made it an order. I should have stood my ground. But I didn't. So we went in. We followed our hose back down to where we met the other crew and then pressed on, deeper into the cellars.
3 left to the left, Phil. First one in there, Jack. Clip on. Use this lead.
We were on our own. So as we approached the seat of the fire, Phil told me to carry out a search pattern from where we'd stopped. My foot touched something on the ground, and when I knelt down, I found 2 bodies. I called Phil over. The low air signal was sounding on his BA set. He was running out of air.
Jack! Jack, there's a way out! There's a way
Just one problem. It was locked. The bastards had locked it. I used up most of what air I had left kicking the bloody thing, but it wouldn't give.
Jack! It's no good! It's no good, Jack!
Phil said forget it. We should try to get back out the way we'd come. But he never did find it. We were in big trouble. We were lost. We'd run out of air and the fire was getting closer. We tried to drag the bodies away, but we didn't know where we were going and we didn't have the strength. In the end, we couldn't go on. We just slumped on the ground and waited. Phil's air finally ran out. He jumped up and started pulling off his BA set. shared mine with him for a while. Then mine ran out. And we just sat there, coughing. Then Phil just looked at me. He tried to say something, but never did. That's the last thing I remember. When the rescue team finally got down there, they radioed that they found 4 bodies. I thought I was dead as well. So I spent a couple of weeks in the hospital, counselling and all that. Missed the funeral. They prosecuted the owners for the locked fire exit. Fined them £1,000.
And the station officer?
At the inquiry, I said he was wrong to send us back in when he did. All right, he was under pressure, but it was a bad order, and it cost a man's life. He had to leave the brigade. I couldn't really stand that watch. Some of my so-called mates thought I was wrong to speak out against him. So I moved stations. And then I heard...
Jack, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, he's paid for his mistake now, isn't he?
Do you have another cup of tea? That'll be cold.
No. No, thanks. I'll just try and get some sleep.